Okay, so obviously Shannon Briggs had a first round knockout over his opponent, who I can't remember his name right now, and David Haye had a knockout over Arnold Jajai, and both fights were sort of a joke, but they've led to big fights. But what I mean by big fights is David Haye versus Shannon Briggs. Now, right off the bat, the winner would definitely be David Haye. I think he could do it by knockout in 6 rounds. But let's break it down. Shannon Briggs is a quick starter. He comes out, tries to be very aggressive when he's starts off the round, and he usually tries to get his opponent out of there from the first 90 seconds of the round or so, and then that's usually how he finishes with a first round knockout. But what he has to see is that David Haye is a very experienced guy. He's a great heavyweight boxer. He isn't no journeyman like Shannon Briggs knocks out in one round. He's top quality opposition as far as opponents go, and I definitely see David Haye stopping Shannon Briggs within 5 or 6 rounds. Shannon Briggs tries to get them out early because Shannon Briggs has bad stamina. That's because he's got asthma, but I'm sure with the amount of muscle mass he has in his body, he would be significantly slower anyway. And I think that was with Teddy Atlas. Teddy Atlas focused too much on trying to make Shannon Briggs a puncher rather than a mover boxer type of heavyweight. But yeah, I see David Haye blowing Shannon Briggs out in about 6 rounds. No disrespect to Shannon Briggs. I mean, I like the whole Let's Go Champ thing. I think it's really funny and entertaining. He's obviously made a big domestic UK fight, which could probably sell more than what Haye's last card did on Dave. And I'm sure they could make this next fight on Dave, because there's no point in having these fights on Dave if you're going to fight journeyman and knock them out in a few rounds. But yeah, David Haye's going to have an easy time setting traps for Shannon Briggs. Let's be realistic here. David Haye will be able to move effectively because Shannon Briggs is quite a heavy guy, and obviously that shows with his movement in the ring. I think David Haye will have no problem as long as he sets up traps, uses his angles and footwork, and his defense just keeps him at range. Maybe I think he could win the fight by unanimous decision if he just kept it at range all night. I do think though that there'll be a knockout within 5 or 6 rounds. But anyway, thanks for watching.